This match features Cincinnati and Cumberland Valley as we continue here in pool play. And right off the top, a little tip across will fall in, and Cincinnati leads at 5-4. Now again, in pool play, we're going to 25, and then if there's a third set, it goes to 15. However, all of the pool play matches start each set at 4-4. So instead of it being 1-0 right now like it would be, it's now 5-4. They're trying to shorten things up and make sure everything stays on track. And so far today, we have done just that. Stayed on schedule. And we have an illegal hit. Make it 6-4, the lead for Cincinnati. As Lily Hammerly to serve for the Trailblazers. Tracked down in that back line. Put across there by Emily Beam. Now near side. Boy, that's unloaded on. That will fall in for a kill off the hit of Morgan Leggett. And now a 7-4 lead for Cincinnati. Again, the Trailblazers out of Ohio at 20-5 on the year. Finished 5th in the Midwest Regional Tournament, their best finish in program history. And that hit just out of bounds on the near side will make it 7-5. They did have 2 players named to the Midwest Regional Tournament All-Tournament team. And they also have 7 seniors on this year's team. To the outside, will be played back to the middle of the floor, and nobody goes after it, so they'll make it 8-5. The lead for Cincinnati. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers comes Mariah Swanger. And back to serve will be Morgan Leggett. And that touches up off the ceiling and now is bumped over. So a free ball here for the Trailblazers. This tipped across and now sent over. And a good set back into the middle of the floor, and that hammered by Sierra Hall. A 9-5 lead for the Blazers. So Leggett with another serve here, played back up front, tipped back down. Now Cumberland Valley to play it. Sent back into the middle, and then that's put into the net. So 9-6 the lead for the Trailblazers. Back to serve for Cumberland Valley is Olivia Russell. Olivia is a 5'7" senior. Set back, that's hit into the net. Make it 9-7. Played back over on the near side, and that will fall in for a kill off the hit of Mariah Swanger. Sierra Hall will get set to serve as Jessie Middleton checks into the lineup for the Blazers. And that hit out of bounds. Make it 11-7, the lead for the Blazers. And that served just out of bounds. Make it 11-8. As Carrie Pottinger will get set to serve here for Cumberland Valley. The Lady Blazers out of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, come into this year's tournament at 12-10 on the year. And the Cumberland Valley Blazers are into the net. Cumberland Valley finished 4th in the Mason-Dixon Christian Conference tournament. Also landed a couple of players on the all-tournament team, or all-conference team. One on the first team, which is Emily Beam, and one on the second team, that's Riley Timmons. We also have 8 multi-sport athletes in Cumberland Valley. That's hammered by Beam off the back row. And Emily will get set to serve. 13-9 is the lead for Cincinnati. And there's an ace. Make it 13-10. And that serve sails out of bounds. So 14-10. Serve here from Swenger, played back to the outside. That's blocked up front off the hit from Morgan Householder. Make it a 15-10 lead for Cincinnati. Served by Swenger, played back to the middle and then just sent over. And good set. That ball hammered, and it's going to end up falling in. Make it 16-10. It's played back to the outside. That's blocked up front, and we're falling again. So that double block on the far side is causing Householder some problems as she'll check out. And Nikki Schussler back in. 17-10 the lead here for Cincinnati. Set back on the near side. That hit out of bounds. Make it 17-11. Hope Pfister back into the lineup. And that hit out of bounds. Now an 18-11 lead for Cincinnati. Serve by Davis, deflects off the ceiling. It will eventually fall in. Right now, Cincinnati rolling. Up to a very comfortable lead here in set one. Let's put across. And now bumped over out front by Leggett. Try to set it across. That was blocked, and then a lift on the near side, making it 19-12. Played back to the middle, and that ball is hammered inside that back corner. Once again, Leggett with the hit, making it 20-12. Serve played back to Beam, and she'll fire it down from that back line, making it 20-13. Be played back to the outside. Put across by Leggett, and then it falls in. (21-13) as Swinger checks back in. And now Morgan Leggett gets set to serve. It's played back into the middle. That's blocked out front, and it falls in on the far sideline. Now 22-13. So Morgan to serve again. And that's out of bounds. So 23-13. And this is going to be rough to track down again, but they do and send it out of bounds. 24-13, and now set point for Cincinnati. And an ace will end set one. 25-13, the win for Cincinnati over Cumberland Valley. We'll be back with set two in 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA. To set number 2 we go. And not returned on one hit, and a 1-0 lead for Cincinnati. So Morgan Leggett gets set to serve here for Cincinnati. And that clipped the top of the net, but hung up long enough for Emily Beam to play it. And the set back over on the near side. And that killed to Casey Kingsland. Now a 6-4 lead for Cincinnati. Again, we start at 4-4 here in these pool play matches to try to shorten things up a little. It's played back to the middle. Beam has that blocked up front by Sierra Hall. Now a 7-4 lead. It's played back to the middle and then just set across. Good dig on that back line by Beam. It's set back over in the corner. Come back in the near side. That was touched up front. Now in the back line to Leggett, and that will go out of bounds. Make it 7-5. Serve here is out of bounds. Make it now 8-5. And that serve goes out of bounds. 8-6. And that hit out of bounds on the near side, making now 8-7. Nikki Schussler to serve. Set to the outside now. Cumberland Valley with it. That's blocked up front. And back over it comes to Cincinnati. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers comes Abby Davis. And back to serve is Casey Kingsland. Set back on the near side. That was partially deflected up front, but the kill there for Beam. And into the lineup for Cumberland Valley comes Olivia Russell. Set back on the near side. There's a nice kill from Mariah Swanger. Now 10-8. Alexandra Hotz into the lineup for Cumberland Valley. It's played back into the middle. That's sent across and down. Make it 10-9. As Carrie Pottinger gets set to serve. In for Cincinnati is Hope Pfister. It's played to the outside. Sent across by Leggett. And that played on that back line. And trying to tip it across was Emily Beam. That ended up into the net. So 11-9, the lead for Cincinnati. And that serve into the nets. Make it 11-10. Serve here. Play back up front, middle of the floor, and that goes into the net from Leggett. We're tied at 11. So Emily Beam serve, track down, then put back over. Back in that middle, and that's a nice kill along that far sideline. 12-11, the lead for Cumberland Valley. And that serve sails out of bounds, so we're back tied at 12. And Lily Hammerly to serve for Cincinnati. And we have an illegal hit. So 13-12, now Cincinnati leads. Good ball serve, play back to the middle. Sent across there, now to the outside. That put into the net by Leggett, and back tied at 13. And Sarah Vandersleen checks back in for Cumberland Valley. And Riley Timmons with the serve. Set to the far side. That's put across and down. A good placement, even though the play was a little bit broken, and make it a 14-13 lead for Cincinnati. Mariah Swanger back in. Serve tracked down on the far side. Now sent across. Set back into the middle, and that kill from Sierra Hall makes it 15-13. Leggett with the serve, that's out of bounds. Make it 15-14. Back on the near side, that's deflected, now tipped across, and that will fall in. And a 16-14 lead for Cincinnati. And there's an ace from Sierra Hall. So Hall again, plays it back out front, that's deflected. And now sent across, so an opportunity here for Cincinnati to the outside. And this tracked down and set out of bounds, 18-15. Serve from Hall, taken back over the near side. That's hit into the nets. Believe it should be 19-15. We'll take a break, come back with more of the second set in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. So they fixed the score during that timeout. It's actually 19-14. And the serve now played in the near side. Set to the outside, put across there by Swinger. Now set back over. And that hit into the nets by Kingsland. Make it 19-15 as Davis checks back in. And that's hit out of bounds. Making now 20-15. Serve here by Kingsland. Played across. Set back over, and now that hit into the nets, making it 21-15. And Casey Kingsland back to serve. Set to the outside. Now play back over. That chipped across. And then set over. Now an opportunity here for Cumberland Valley. And that tipped into the net. So 21-16. Kendra Bard and Olivia Russell in for Cumberland Valley, and Russell to serve. Set in the middle, that's deflected, and now a collision in the backcourt. And looks like everyone is okay at the moment, and then that's hit right in between the two in the back line. So 22-16. So Mariah Swinger to serve. It's played back in the middle and then bumped over. Near side, that's deflected. And that unloaded on, and Leggett tried to save it and couldn't. Now 22-17. Back in for Cincinnati is Hope Pfister. And the serve here from Pottinger, that tipped across. And we've got an illegal hit. We get 23-17. And there's an ace. Make it 24-17. And back to serve what is now match point is Carolyn Davis. Played back into the middle. And the final kill of the match goes to Sierra Hall. 25-17 is the final here in set 2. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our last match of the day session. That will be East Central and Dayspring. We'll be back with that in just a little bit. You've been watching the NACA National Tournament.